Madison. Oh, cool. Madison Square Garden. Neato. I kind of already want to give these a buy. I kind of already want to give these a buy because not just because Madison Square Garden is cool, but because it is a reopening play, and I honestly don't know if they've had events there since the pandemic started, but they're definitely gonna have a bunch of events, a lot of sold out stuff. Again, people are gonna want to get out. They're gonna want to get out and go about. Um, once the pandemic is over. These are some massive losses, though. These are some massive losses, though, even pre-pandemic. This quarter one 2020. That is uh that is October, November, December of 2019 before COVID was a thing, before anybody knew about COVID or COVID existed. I mean, it existed, but it wasn't like out and about. It was even having massive losses back then. Massive losses that are even worse than they were during the pandemic. How does that even happen? And apparently they've been struggling financially for a while because pretty large loss in 2017, barely made a profit in 2018, narrow loss in 2019, and then 2020 they have a profit so far. I mean, still tiny profit with not much earnings. This number here is suspect, though. This number here is suspect, though, with this negative revenue and massive earnings. I wonder if this was bailout money. One of the relief packages. I wonder if this was bailout money. But I don't know if bailout money counts as revenue. I don't know if bailout money counts as revenue for the sense of financial reporting. Resort's fourth quarter and fiscal 2020 results. So I want to know about its 2020 results, and I want to know about its results for that quarter two. Wait, August? No. Reports fourth quarter. How did they report fourth quarter in August? No, wait. This doesn't make sense. Using debt sensibly, there is no such thing as using debt sensibly. Debt is awful. If your company's in debt, I don't want nothing to do with you. Reports fisc for the why does it say reports fiscal 2020 third quarter? Okay. But I want second quarter. Do the articles not go back that far? Perhaps the archives are incomplete. I don't see it going back that far. So I think I'm kind of in the dark as to what that's about. But I wonder if this can tell me, because I don't know why it's talking about fourth quarter and fiscal 2020. How is it talking about that in August? I think I got a lot of liquid. That's good. Oh, it's an update. It's not. It's not. This heading is a lie. It's an update. Wait, fourth quarter and fiscal year ended. There is no fourth quarter ending June 30th. That's third quarter. I am very confused right now. I'm very confused. Oh, jeez, I wasted time trying to decipher things. So I know. Okay. So I know what I said. I know I said at the start of opening this up, I'm like, oh, Madison Square Garden is definitely going to be a buy because everyone's going to go out and, do fun things with friends. No. I have changed my tune. What made me change my tune? Those earnings. Those are horrible, horrible earnings and financials. If they got liquid up the wazoo. All right, that was awful. That is probably the worst I've seen as far as earnings and financials go. You were hemorrhaging money even before the pandemic started. In fact, the pandemic might have even helped you, seeing as how those earnings are working out, because you somehow made more, or not more of a profit because you didn't have profit, but less of a loss than you did pre-pandemic during the pandemic. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? And I bet it has something to do with that suspect rise in earnings and probably some government bailout shenanigans. But holy crap, I didn't know these guys were struggling so badly. Which is kind of upsetting to see because Madison Square Garden, if you've never been there, it's a fantastic venue. I've only been there once in my life and I was very impressed. Um, it's an iconic New York landmark, and if it ends up going out of business, that would be just a sad day for the city. But that's not enough to want me to give this anything but a sell because I don't know how long it will take, but I unfortunately see that as being an unavoidable eventuality at some time in the future. Very sad, but Madison Square Garden Entertainment is a sell.